Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. It's Monday, the 6th of October. Welcome on into the show. Happy October 6th day. Everybody's doing all right this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever time of day it is. Thanks for popping in, spending a little time with me. Short little schedule. That's fine. Baseball playoffs, NFL. Pretty soon we're going to have a bunch of, I'm not going to really dive into a lot of NBA early. But college basketball for sure. For sure for that. Follow Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. Let's go here on the Sean Higgs YouTube channel. Thumbs up, subscribe, notification bell on. So each and every day we post the midday money, look at lines, baseball playoffs. We got to do some baseball cards. We got the little retro boxes are back for my 80s stuff. I love that stuff. You like those little baseball cards? I do those videos. I enjoy them. And I throw them all into the trash most of the time afterwards. Or I drop them off at a school or at the local guy. But anyway, let's get at it. Twitter plays are posted. iHeartRadio. After the fact, you can listen 7 days a week, all night long. Just put it on and just run it all night. Let's go. We got a nice Delete Me sponsor for 2 weeks. I got a whole $12.47. There you go. That doesn't pay for anything for me. It's a nice gesture. Nice gesture there. Let's put the comments in the comments section. And just like that, we are on our way. We'll jump right into them. We'll do the games. Recapping yesterday's action. We go 2-3 with NFL here in the chat. I did go 4-3 with my picks. And listen, we do look at lines. I bet stuff ahead of time. Vikings could have been a winner there, 3.5. That's the difference between 5-2 and 4-3. Seattle doesn't blow that game late. I'm 6-1 on the day. That's baseball, Susan. That is baseball. NFL 24-29 with my premium picks, and that's right in line with how we're doing in NFL here with free picks, 16-21. Not on track. A lot of people tell you they're winning every single day in every sport. 24-29 NFL. College football, 64-49. That's pretty good. We're doing all right in college football, although we got to get the college football free picks on track. But it is what it is. 24-25 in college football. You see that underneath. But again, NFL, we got to do better. Chiefs over 45.5 tonight. There you go. I do like two props. I didn't put them in here. Again, I do the props for baseball. They're every day. They're all year long. NFL, I really don't do a lot of props on the weekend. We talk about them on Monday and Thursday night, so I don't really keep track of them. They're just kind of random touchdown props. I do like Juju plus 295 for the Chiefs, and Brendan Strange is like plus $3 or something here for the Jaguars. He leads the team in targets and receptions, but yet can't get into the end zone. What is he doing? Plus 340 for Brenton Strange. Plus 340. The other tight end has 2 touchdowns on 6 catches. So it's again, big number, 340. We will take it. There you go. Chiefs over 45.5 here tonight with the 2 props as a little bonus. I'll put them in the chat here just so those of you watching. Juju anytime Tony plus 295. Brenton Strange. Anytime Tony plus 340. So there's that. Major League Baseball, 250 and 230. Great baseball season, free pick wise and premium pick wise. Phillies plus 110. Brewers minus the 130. Brewers are on the premium side of things today. So you get that. And I got the Brew Crew minus 117. So there is that. A little different number there. Maybe 119. Put it out last night. Like the Brew Crew. No props. I feel a little tougher to do ribby props in the playoffs. Better pitchers, better teams. We'll just take the winning. We'll take the winning season and move on. We'll move on to next year. Michael B is in the house. Mr. Weskers is in the house. Talk about the Chiefs game today and not some smart-ass comments to me. Here we go. Mr. Weskers is on smart comments. What are you talking about, smart comments to you? What did I say, Mr. Weskers? Michael B losing son. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's got the Warriors thing going on here. I just noticed he's changed his – he's got rid of the old school car and he's gone to the Warriors for basketball season. 2 no early games, had a huge bet on Seattle to get the Mariners money line at the end of the night. Yeah, that's freaking Seattle game, bro. That you got to be kidding me. That's why I took the Niners. I took the Niners next week plus 3, man. Tampa Bay, it's like Jesse, you can't keep getting away with this. Like, again, I mean, hats off to Baker. MVP Baker. They're the picks. Not going to be happening again. Marciano, 80-yard TD run, drop the ball. It's going to cost our Ron Mexico team a win. Is it really? No way. How's it going to cost us a win? Who is we're playing the Cricket Lickers tonight. He's got Brian Thomas and Travis Kelce going today, huh? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Corey Jones checking in, first comment ever. Midday Money Show, my guy. Good to see Corey Jones back in action. Michael B. I'm with you on the Phillies. Phillies are going to have an empty the bullpen thing. Yeah, they have to. They have to. They don't win today, it's over. I was just doing a show with Joe Madden. I said, Joe, this is it for the Phillies. Win or you're going home. Well, you're going on the road, but you'll be home in 3 days because you're not winning this thing. At best, it's 4-1. Guys, just thank you, Mariners. Baron Davis? That guy's still playing? Mr. Weskins, I want you to tell me why my Chiefs minus 200 is going to win. Your Chief $2 moneyline game is going to win tonight? I don't know. I mean, maybe they win. Michael B says, we believe in his Warriors. Baron Davis Warriors. Gambling Fool reposted this stream. My guy. If you don't know who Gambling Fool is, it's that guy T Money. Appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. He liked and retweeted. There's T Money. Like button smash. Thank you. The Marciano dropping the ball cost Ron Mexico 8 points. Yeah, we're in trouble. I just saw that. Higgs has a spiked iced tea today. Nah, man, we got Pepsi Zero. Pepsi Zero today on tap. A little Teoscar Hernandez riding 2 ribbies tonight. Late, I got the over 1/2 first half of women's CF American football. All right. Teoscar ribbies. You want to do a ribby prop? I'm going to go for that guy, right? You know I like my meat of the lineup guys. Two-way said, we'll leave the Jags. Would love to, but I can't go. You would lean the Jags. We're not leaving them. You lean them. Johnny Guns, finally a chance to tune in live during work. Appreciate it, Johnny. Thanks for popping in. I won my weekly pick 'em, $280. I forgot to put my pick 'em for Thursday. I only lost Seattle yesterday. Seattle. I'm so annoyed with Seattle. Still a chance for a West Coast World Series. And listen, the Dodgers, they win today. I think they're in control of this series. Now, next series is something different. You got each game by itself. But you win here, I think you're in good shape. And I do want to see Seattle. Mr. Wesker, what's the point of soda with no sugar? I don't know. We were just in the house, and I didn't want to bust open all my Weilers. I like my Weilers. I got a bunch of this. I load up all my water. Chiefs should cover. Gonna buy down a point. Oh my goodness. I knew it was lean. I knew you were leaning Jags. Mike Lee's leaning the Chiefs. I think they win the game. Both teams coming off big wins. I'll probably live bet the game if I get Jags over 7. There you go. Good way to look at it. Chiefs play close games. Andy Reid isn't going to be beat by a rookie head coach. No. Again, we're talking about covering games here. But again, I should say that. I'm talking about covering games. You want to do minus 200 money line. 1 out of 57 people picked the Titans in New England. Everyone has to be so annoyed with that. Are you kidding me? Now, was this for straight up, or were there point spreads involved, Johnny Guns? We can talk college football. I'm going to throw 150 on Oklahoma. They should win by 7-10 against Texas or lose my marbles. I mean, the quarterback isn't back for, what's that, Tomater? He's not playing. But I don't want anything. You want Texas laying points? I don't want Texas laying points. Straight up pick them. Well, see, you grabbed the Titans in New England, even if you just took, you took 2, which is amazing. But that's where you go, right? If one of them, because you can't just pick one and think, well, one's going to win, one's not. You pick them both. Even if you split, you're ahead of the curve, right? Because everybody's going to be on the faith. You go 2-0, you got huge momentum. For some people, 2 hours manager portfolio. Yeah, but I just look at it as me. I don't like laying 140s. I know guys. We could talk about guys who lay 4,500. It's fine for their portfolio. I'm not laying 4,500. I don't want to lay $140. There's the money line crew, which I don't think you need to come into a free pick chat and hear me say we're taking money line faves minus 2, 3, 400. That's just my thing, Mr. Whiskers. I'm not saying it's a bad bet. Kansas City should win. They're favored. Better team, quarterback, coach, the whole enchilada. Nature Boy's in the house. Mark Sanchez could use the free golden tickets. Mark Sanchez could use a free few golden picks to help him out. Dude's going to jail. What happened, Mark Sanchez? What is going on? I saw some jump into a truck and fought somebody. There were some pictures. I don't know if that's really him. Mark Sanchez, the old butt fumble. It's just one game, sweetheart. I'm just okay. Listen, lay it if you want to. I'm not one to come tell people to lay 2 to 1s. Basketball was here. I need the Warriors start playing. The Raiders stink. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to make fun of the Warriors and the Lakers this year. And who else could we? We'll get on the Knicks a little too. Anyway, so Mr. Whiskers, I'll say it. It's a stupid bet. If you're too scared to lay, then take the other side. Learned that from our buddy Sean years ago. Again, only 3.5. I get it. A lot of people at Team Money like the money lines. There's a lot of money line players. Sanchez is CTE. Is it CTE or was he drunk? Yeah, he went to climb into some dude's box truck. He mangled a 7-year-old man trying to do wind sprints in an alley. Did he mangle the guy? I thought the guy stabbed him. How many points does Boston College get next game? They're not even playing this week, right? Is Boston College playing this week? I mean, they couldn't score a lick. Here they are. They're getting 14 from Clemson. 14-point doggies. At home. Had the over. Couldn't do nothing. 48 points from Pitt. I ended up losing a 55. 55.5. Johnny Gunn says, I like the Jaguars tonight. I think they're live to an outright. Casey off a huge win. Worthy also bagged up. Again, so people saw Kansas City drop 37 on the Ravens and think we're back. This is old school KC. They win this one 36-30. Howard would freeze over before I listen to Team Money about anything. Howard, or I guess it's supposed to be Hell, but we'll call it Howard. Unlawful entry of a vehicle. He got a knife from the guy and stabbed the dude in the face. So he stabbed the guy? I thought he got stabbed too. I saw the guy that's the guy who got cut in the face, but I was confused because it said that he stabbed Mark Sanchez. Who knows? Hell would freeze over for all this team money. I knew you said hell. The Ravens. What was that? I did not bet it, but I thought they would show some heart. Guess not. I thought Cooper Rush was a capable backup. You still had your running backs, like Mark Andrews, I thought played. So you still had offensive players. The fact that this defense is that bad, what's there to say? What is there to say? This Rams line went from 5.5 to 7.5. Crazy. And I'm shocked. The Bills line is 3.5. I thought last night it would go to 5.5. It's come down. I'm going to take the Bills. I haven't taken the Bills. I will. Oh, I will. Vegas 4.5 versus Tennessee. That's come down a little tick there. Guy tried to defend himself from him. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he went to the truck. Yeah, Sanchez was stabbed. No, the other guy was stabbed. Sanchez got the knife away from him, stabbed him in the face. Yanks in desperation won't have to give him the chance to take them with Rendon. I would lean Yanks with Rendon, yes. 150 is a big number. You could steer me to the under in that one. Stop Gio's in the house. Yeah, the old guy got stabbed. Yeah, it's a weird story. I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. I don't care about Mark Sanchez. I feel bad for the guy who's trying to do his job. And Mr. Butt Fumble comes in. Weary of the NFL right now, says Gary. That's the NFL. Tough nut to crack. Tough league to win at. Eagles money line, Steelers money line this week. Odds already jumped to 130 overnight. Well, I told you to take the Steelers a week ago. I said to take Pittsburgh over Cleveland in this spot. And you want to take the Eagles against the Giants on Thursday night. 7.5-point faves. Mr. Wesker says the Yankees are getting swept. Yanks won't take Higgs don't take the Chiefs, but he'll back 150 Rodon. I said I'd leave Rodon there. I'm not putting the Yanks out on the side. I'm not going to bet the Yankees. When do I have go through my plays and look for a minus 150 for me on my baseball picks? Maybe a 140 top, 145. I mean, please don't lump me into that crow. I mean, I can go to. Listen, we go picks and parlays. Let's check out guys who are on baseball runs here. Let's look at some of these numbers. MLB, where's some MLBs? This guy, minus 153, took plus 101, run line. Minus 145 in football, minus 140. Football, loser. I'm not taking games like that. Why is the sports memos leaderboard different than picks and parlays? Anyway. Colts money line and the Lions plus 7.5 versus the Chiefs. I can do that, yes. I got to go. Momo's in here minus $2. Can't do that. I do not give out 150s. I know I don't give out 150s. We know that. Are the Broncos a letdown spot after a big win? The Jets look abysmal. I did look at lines last night, and I said I kind of like the Jets plus 7.5 here. I'll take 7.5. Tuma said, I don't know what's going on, but I got your back. Anyone with a brain knows you never, ever give out anything at 148 range. Yeah, I don't. It's 150s. What do I think about your Chiefs play here, Vincent? I think it's a tough spot for them. You know, the Jaguars are improved. The Chiefs off a big win. I get that. You've already cashed the other sides of this. And this is where I'm not a hedge guy. All right? But if you've cashed the other sides of parlays, why wouldn't you just try to guarantee yourself some money? Because I think the Chiefs, for me, are a team that kind of just plays to win and not cover numbers. This is a bigger game for the Jaguars than it is for the Chiefs. I mean, I like the Jags in 3.5. Yeah, Ashby's coming in and doing an inning, and then it's preached. I don't understand. I do not understand one bit a freaking one-inning opener. It makes zero sense to me. First two Blue Jay games were free money. One Eagles and multiple teasers this week. Bounce back spot against a neighborless New York team. I expect them to slow the game. I want to do a giant under for sure. Giant under. JK's in the house. Ashby for an inning, yes. Eagles, Rams, teaser, yes. Cases to be made laying 150 vig all time. Most of the roles like team money with a day job don't understand that. Listen. You can lay 150s. It's just me. I don't do that. I know pro guys who lay 4,000. I'm not gonna lay $4,000 on a money line for a basketball game. We know people do this. We've seen it on Twitter. Again, we've had this conversation because this is how it was with Team Money before. Like if I disagree with you laying 150 or in this case $2, doesn't mean I'm right and you're wrong. It just means that's not what I do. You can lay 150. I'm sure I've laid 150 somewhere along the way in the season because one, I'm forced to put out a pick on a website. So I'm not. I shouldn't say I've never done that. I'm sure I've been forced to lay a 155 somewhere in baseball, especially during playoffs or September. Bills at 4, I think is good bounce backs. Last time was sloppy play. Well, listen, they're 3.5. I like the Bills next week. I'm not a Penix guy. I don't like Penix. I don't think Atlanta's good. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills next week. Monday night, 3.5. Let's go. Who do they follow that up with? They got a bye week after that. Yeah. Bills all day Monday night. Vincent doesn't trust Lawrence. I get that. That guy has not been good. But 3.5, I'm gonna take that extra hook there. I think we're all right. Gary says the Bills are allowed. Oh boy. Stop with the lock, Gary. Don't jinx us. Don't jinx us yet. Don't put me in there with that. I never cared who you backed. We just didn't agree. Yes. Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like when we had our conversations, you're like, oh, I mean, if I disagreed, short of if I end up picking here would be one thing, right? It was like a free pick. It was what it was, unless I use it as premium. But any other plays people like, I want them to win. But I was just saying from the fact, like, it was like, oh, like we're going head to head. We're not going head to head. It's you versus the book or anybody versus the book. I was just bringing a point like he was like, oh, you can't lay 150s. I don't lay 150s. NFL's a league where the Browns and the Jaguars have the two best defenses. Yes. I mean, Cleveland. Ugh. Gas Ace and Sushi. A lot of they just college football want to make the Washington Maryland game, Cincy, Iowa State, and Penn State, UCLA. If that Maryland game was at noon, I would have been all over Maryland. Cincy, I had Cincy there. I think that they get better as the season goes on. They got a veteran quarterback, stuff like that. And Penn State, you knew they'd be flat after losing. UCLA had a new coach. You figured they'd bounce back a little bit. I'm annoyed I missed that. I'm annoyed I missed UCLA plus the points. UCLA winning, whole different ball game. Did not see that one coming. Mr. Weckers, I don't take anything personal. Good, don't take it personal. I was just saying from the point of you're like, oh, well, you could lay this or that. You can. I just don't do that in the show. I don't do it in the show. I thought Gabriel looked good for the Browns' first start overseas against a good Viking defense. Yeah, well, let's see how he does now. Again, for me, Mike, in Detroit, in England, not a Pittsburgh, Steelers off a bye week. Not a great spot. Mr. Rich says, I'm too rich to take anything personal from low rollers. There we go. Now he wants to start fights. Nebraska on the road against a team that may be better. I'm on Maryland money line. Nebraska overrated for 3 seasons. Yeah, Nebraska, even Nebraska basketball, like I'm about done with this. The whole state of Nebraska. You want to take Maryland here? 6.5 point dog at home. I'll join you on that one. Rams Bills sounds better. Yes, Rams Bills. I got a Ram team off of a terrible performance on Thursday night. Right? They get too cute. They said, you know what? You kick a field goal, we'll come down and score a touchdown, we're going to beat you anyway. You know what? The backup's got you. The backup's got you. So I expect a big performance here, a bounce-back performance. And again, the Bills, bad spot. Not a bad spot. Just a bad game. What's there to say? You want to lose to Atlanta before your bye week? No way. No way. Browns OC are idiots, absolute clowns. You got a rookie. What are you doing with the rookie quarterback? They'll get better. I just think this is a bad spot. Wesker says, explain to me how the Jaguars keep this within a field goal. What have they done? I just think it's because the Chiefs kind of play down the teams and just win. So, yeah, it'll be a field goal game. Maybe I was making a comment. I thought Gabriel looked good at quarterback. Was it a shot at your pit play? Oh, no. He looked all right, but Who you look to right against? Minnesota? I mean, you think Minnesota's a good team? Did you see Minnesota on Monday night versus the Bears the first week? How good they look. How about versus the Falcons? I don't think the Vikings are good. I don't think they're good at all. Sushi. Where do I have Maryland ranked in the Higgy poll? They're not ranked in the Higgy poll. I don't think they're a good team. I just agreed with T-Money to talk about Nebraska. Just, why are they favored? I'll take a home dog. Nebraska. Bills, Oklahoma teaser. I'm not cross-sport and stuff up there. I mean, Oklahoma's got a backup quarterback themselves. So I'm not running to take – I don't want to take Texas as a fave. I'm not running to take Oklahoma. I mean, again, you tease it up there to a 10 spot. I get it. Bills game was sloppy. Yeah, I'm moving in on I'm going to wrap this show up a couple minutes. I got to go do another show with Doug Upside and Chip Trimus. 3.5, I will be moving on the Bills. A Dak MVP. Hey, you know what? He's got a nice game. He got Carolina here. Can he throw 3 or 4 touchdowns versus Carolina? Stat Padford. Pad those stats, baby. Anything is possible. I'm shocked Dallas is winning some games. I am. He's a good defense. Can't blame them for all losses. The points given up. Shot at QB play. I get it. I'm just I was expecting more from Minnesota out of that game. Again, if I bet it late, I would have covered. And again with Cleveland, they like Stefanski. They play for the guy. Vikes are a tragic story for decades. That's how we drink hard up here. Yeah, they are definitely snake bitten. That could be a fantasy MVP for sure. This guy's just touchdowns galore. You think one day we could actually host a little conspiracy show with Ross? Ross gets upset when we used to do that, right? We talk about that, Jay. We bring up some nonsense, me, him, and Jesse. Shot not a bad coach. For who are we talking about? I mean, I don't love the Cowboy coach. I think your MVP on Dak is him throwing 40-some touchdowns. You beat Washington. You beat the Giants. You know, he splits here versus the Eagles. He runs it up against like he did the Jets, Carolina, these kind of teams. I mean, playing AFC South teams. NFC South, I should say. Lamar's hurt. No Burrow. Hurts hasn't done much. You got Stats Padford. You got to throw Josh Allen in the mix. And honestly, I think Mahomes, he wins here, and his offense starts gelling with Schuster and Worthy and Kelsey and Brown and these kind of guys. They start scoring more points. He's right up there. I don't know what his numbers are for MVP, but I can see it with Dak. Get into a little Arnold Rothstein discussion with Ross. Yeah, Ross loses it when he's talking about stuff. Harvey Keitel. How about the Niners versus Bills Super Bowl? Not this year. Monday off to work, Michael. Good to see you. Higgs always with the smart comments against me. Jersey. What are you talking about, Mr. Weskers? Niners Bills Super Bowl? How did not? Listen, I like the Niners this week. I took them +3. I said the last night I'll look at lines. So grab them here. Good spot. extra rest. Tampa Bay again, just pulling rabbits out of hats. Any teaser for NFL? Well, I do the teaser Tuesdays. But again, those are just, I try to find like big 2-1 dogs. You want to tease these guys? I'm going to say, listen, you're not going to get an argument out of me with the Rams down to a pick 'em. So there is that. Pittsburgh, I like Pittsburgh. I think the Colts, I think Arizona is bad. Rams are on the road. I would tease the Niners up to 10, like a 3-teamer, 7 points there. Kansas City, where do you want to go? You want to go Kansas City home, plus money, Detroit plus, add some more points there. I know you can't. The rule is don't cross through 0. I'll take the Bills at +3. I can do a few teasers. Why not Toronto money line today? Toronto who? What are we talking about here? Is this hockey? I want to get my plays locked in by tonight. Oh, I just gave you a bunch of teasers I sort of liked, or teams at least. Jack's trying to catch the Colts, the Chiefs trying to catch the Chargers and Broncos. Good matchup. Yeah, it should be a good game tonight, Andrew. What's the gold at, Andrew? I love when Andrew comes in with the gold and silver updates. Let's see. Gold at 48.92. Excuse me, silver 48.92 and gold 39.73. Here we go. Blue Jays. Oh, well, they play tomorrow. They're not playing today. I like Bieber. Listen, you want to take Bieber? I'm not going to tell you not to take. I'm not taking the Yankees. I'm not taking Toronto tomorrow. Neither. Yeah, Colts and the Lions. You're welcome. You're welcome, Gio. You're welcome. Bitcoin all-time high, 125K. I am not a Bitcoin holder. I don't have crypto. Again, I don't get the whole crypto. And I got to roll out of here because I got shown 2 minutes. Who's the cat who's getting 125,000 cash money right now and someone's getting Bitcoin in the universe? Because I can take that 125 and go buy gold, silver, or whatever. I don't understand the whole Bitcoin. Anyway, plays posted again. A couple games. Chiefs over 45.5. Phillies in a brew crew today. There you go. Appreciate everybody watching. Back tomorrow. I will be doing a free pick on Gamblers World. So keep an eye out on that. It'll be on Twitter for the Thursday night game. Happy Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.